Hey, Jabari Lewis Smith here, casting director for Whim Indie, and today we'll be looking into Whim Independent Studios, a small game company that has released games such as Antics, a bug-smashing mobile app that tests your agility, and also Celatria, a RPG following the story of Mage and Melanie as they try to save their hometown of Avelia from enemy control. Now for the first question.
Alright, and this is to Chris. So, there's a lot of music for specifically the game Celatria that you do the main compositions for, right?
Yes.
So, like, what inspires you to do a Celatria composition?
Well, when I was first working on Celatria, I had to really go back and really study, RPG games and that genre, that style, the old school RPGs. So what I normally do, when I get music to work on for a game, I'll go back, study things, and really see the arrangements and the orchestration, and really try to understand what the composer's intent was for that game. And I have to really dissect each part, because if you're adding music, especially if it's orchestrated, which Celatria has a lot of that. There's woodwinds, there's brass, there's strings, there's percussion, and then in some tracks as well, there's also vocals or choral. So I have to really dissect and study each section, and there's so much that you have to consider when you're doing that. Each section has so many different instruments, and then it gets to a point where you have to figure out which instrument is going to support which instrument and really make the music shine. So it's more than just, let me sit down, oh, they need a theme for a cave or dungeon or something.
Yeah.
You also have to consider that, of course. So if it's a cave or dungeon, okay, so make it some pointers here or there, or maybe some references. But if it's something dark, gloomy, spooky, mysterious, you have to consider what instruments can I use. Does that instrument, portray that sort of dark tone? So like that's one thing, as well as another thing would be not just the emotion, but also the characters. So writing music for characters. Every character is different, they have different personalities.
Yeah.
So that can be challenging sometimes. Sometimes it can't be if we have enough information on it. So if someone is funny, you can make the music very comical, adding certain instruments, that'll make it very funny. And you think back of stuff like old cartoons, like Looney Tunes or something, where maybe Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote or something, they're chasing each other, and then they fall. It's like a slide whistle or something, and someone's running, and there's like a glockenspiel or something playing. So trying to combine things like that. Of course, it's different, in a game, but you can listen to the dialogue, and that can kind of help you, figure out what path you need to take. And the music is very important because it really brings the game alive. All the sound is important. If it wasn't there, there would be I don't think a game would be as successful as it is, and I kind of feel that sometimes, there may be cases where some places they may not understand the importance of sound like that. It's very important in many different aspects. So, I could probably go on for hours about that topic, but that's just a little bit of, what's involved in doing music.
Okay, so...
Well, that was just a little snippet of Whim Indie. Be sure to look out for the next one. Thank you.